more like it. Morning everyone, hope you're doing well. So hopefully by now you've watched the intro to this series of videos on the this guide to the Pewsey Vale Circular Way, or Pewsey Vale Circular Ride more specifically. I've done a part 1 and 2, so we've already ridden from Martinsell up to Walbury Hill and Walbury Hill to Collingbourne Ducis, where we're starting today's ride. Today's leg is from Collingbourne Ducis round to all Cannings, so just south of Tan Hill, and that's via Upavon. Before that there's a little place called Eberly. We have a stretch along the top side of the Salisbury Plain, the northern edge of the Salisbury Plain, before we finally have a road section over to all Cannings, where we'll finish today. This is brand new to me, this whole section of the route. I've never tried any of this before, so it's a proper day of exploring today. And we've got fantastic weather, not a cloud in the sky, not too cold. Should be a perfect ride today, and I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so day 3 of the Pewsey Vale Circular Ride. This is Collingbourne Ducis, so we finished day 2's ride, and we are starting from the spa in the centre of the village, and this is our first sign here, straight on up this road. We head out towards the Salisbury Plain, the northern edge of the Salisbury Plain. So I think our first stop is going to be a little place called Eberly, which is right on the northern edge of Salisbury Plain. I've never done any of this area before, it's all new to me, so looking forward to doing a bit of proper exploring today. So just left Collingbourne Ducis, and we're going to follow this minor road for a short stretch before heading off road again. So we're looking for a turning on the right somewhere. I think I can just see the sign there. And off to this farmyard. Don't think there's going to be much in the way of change for the ground conditions today. Had a lot of rain again at the beginning of the week. Okay, we're off road again. I think we make our way around the edge of this field and then up to the left. Just a reminder, these are the sign markers we're following for this route. The all pink ones are the Pewsey Vale Circular Ride, the all orange ones are the Pewsey Vale Circular Walk, and the split ones are where the two different trails overlap. Yeah, it looks like we're just following this trail up to that gate there, and I think that's a bridle head running through the trees. Okay, so you can see the markers there sending us straight across this field, and slightly confusing because there's a byway sign saying over there, but I'm assuming it is literally straight across here. Seems to be what the OS map is telling us, straight down here to Marlborough Road. There is actually a very faint track running straight ahead, so I'm just going to follow that. I do get the sense that we are riding straight through the middle of some farmer's field. Right, just going to drop down this grassy track here. Yeah, we've reached the road now. The section certainly wasn't the most exciting half an hour I've ever spent on a bike, but glad to have finally made it to the road. Okay, so this is the village of Eberly, and we're just going to turn down here through the village. There's a sign. Okay, off to the right here, byway to Lower Eberly. Another rutted section. Oh. I think you could just take the road that we were on straight round to Lower Eberly, just follow it round if you didn't fancy this little detour. Straight on, I assume. So we're right on the edge of the Salisbury Plain training area, which takes up an enormous chunk of central Wiltshire. Very strange place actually. I've ridden here a few times before and it's always been quite unusual to ride here. Okay, to the right here and then down to the left. Okay, so we've just come up this track here. That's Sidbury Hill straight ahead, Lower Eberly's just at the bottom. Starting to get quite a good view of Salisbury Plain opening out on the horizon. And here is the Eberly Barrows. So from what I can see, there's two burial mounds and then this kind of circular ditch thing here. I think there's another one just over there. I think there's 4 in total. But, this is kind of a rare feature on Salisbury Plain, which is a bit of a featureless wilderness really. Very strange place to cycle in, I've found. Okay, I think we're heading down to the left here. Yeah, there we go. So again, doesn't it's not the most welcoming place, Salisbury Plain, put it that way. So this has been the story of this ride so far. These kind of rutted, muddy, grassy byways. Slight change of scenery. Bit of woodland now. Generally heading round to Uphaven at this point. Keeping right here. And we've got another byway. Oh, actually I think it's a bridleway at the end of here. There we go. It's a bit of a relentless section this. It's really sort of tufty grass. Prevents you getting any momentum going. Quite uncomfortable to ride on as well. Right, this is a bit more like it. So we're just skirting around the side of what I think is quite a large barracks complex. It's quite close to Uphaven Airfield. going to start dropping down to Upavon now. Still following this byway. So pretty much on the top of Rushall Hill now. Just going to follow this bridleway down and then join another byway that will take us along the very edge of the Salisbury Plain, round to Wilsford Hill, I think it's called. Yeah, off to the right here. The other side. So this is all the Salisbury Plain again, down to the south on the northern edge. It's a red flag today as well, which means there's high risk of gunfire, and there's a network of bridleways, public bridleways that run across the Salisbury Plain that can only be accessed at certain times, and when the red flags are flying, you're not allowed in. So a little bit further on here, there's some earthworks known as Broadbury Banks. I'm sure if it's a hill fort or something like that. I'll keep my eyes open for those. See Martin Cell. Right, those trees ahead. Where we started, and they're going to finish the entire 4-day ride of this trail. Okay, so these earthworks here, you can see these are known as Broadbury Banks, and I'm assuming they're some sort of ancient settlement, Neolithic settlement, or fortification of some kind. Right, this is the final descent of the ride. Could be a bit slidey here. It's basically a muddy track, so I'm going to go steady down here. Better. Much more like it. We're heading straight over this road now, down this another bridle way, and yet more tufty grass. So it's just a series of bridleways and minor roads to take us to our finish point today at all Cannings. So here's Patney, and This is the River Avon, which I believe we saw a little earlier at Uphaven. Final section of this route is going to be, I think, probably the best section of them all. It's up onto those hills ahead, the Pewsey Downs, and it goes from all Cannings all the way back to Martinsell, where we started in part 1. Right, we've reached all Cannings. I'm just going to head down into the centre of the village now. Well, I hope you enjoyed that today. The 4th and final ride video will start from all Cannings, and we'll complete the full trail by finishing back at Martinsell, where we started this series of videos from. And as always, thanks very much for watching.